Hello, this is Lolly. Welcome back to my channel. So I recently did a project that was based off of a tutorial from Lori Noonamaker making this. It's called, I think, a drawstring tote bag, and it's really adorable. And I used craft text for this part. The rest was all fabric in my stash, scraps that I had from other projects. And I had bought some cording to use for the drawstring part, and I couldn't find it anywhere, and I didn't want to wait, so I made my own cord. I mean, I know how, so I thought I would share a tutorial on how I do this. And I will use this yarn that I picked up at the Dollar Tree this week. It kind of would have been cute on this project as well. Now, this is cotton cording, and it does better. It doesn't stretch as much. It does have give and stretch because of the braiding. But this one is not cotton. It's not as durable, but I'm going to use it to show you how to do this. So I would recommend using the cotton yarn, but you don't have to. So, okay, so figure out the length of the cord that you need to make. Like, for instance, that project had a measurement that I needed to use on how long the cord needed to be. So take that measurement and on a calculator multiply it times 2.4. And so but don't pull it tight, like don't pull it like this to measure. I'm just laying it kind of gently. I do want to get the kinks out of it. 12. So let's say that I want to do a 12-inch cord, which normally you're going to be doing longer than that. 12 times 2.4 is 28.8. So if I measure 12, there's 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I'm going to round it off to 29 because it would just be so much easier than to try and figure out what 0.8 of an inch is. First, I want to take something heavy, or at least heavier than the yarn, and put that on there, because what I want to do is to weight the middle of this down. Let's see if I can zoom out a little bit here. Okay, so what I want to do is to put that in the middle, and that helps to weigh down the center of this as I'm working. But now I want you to look at the direction that this is already curved. If I twist the yarn this way, it is tightening that. That's what I want to do, is to twist that one this way and to twist this one toward me. So what I'm doing is, I want to get this up off the ground though, but as I do it, I'm twisting this one away from me and this one toward me. So here's what it looks like. My right thumb is going away from me and my left thumb is going toward me. Now you see what's happening here is it starts to twist, but I'm going to hold this apart like this. As you can't see my hands off camera, so I'm doing this. I am going to continue twisting until I get a little tighter than that. Then I'm going to start allowing it to twist on its own, only by bringing my hands together. And just keep twisting it as you bring your hands closer together. The more I twist, the tighter my cord gets. So it's all up to you as to how much you want to do. And there's your cord. So before you let go, don't let go. Tie a knot in this end. And then tie a knot in this one as well. You could take this off first by cutting it off and then tying a knot, whichever is easier for you. I'm just going to take this and push it farther up here. There. And then again, all you have to do is cut this off right up there. And now you have a cord. Now, let's see how we did in our measurement. I think it's a little short. It depends on the yarn as well. This one is 11.5 inches. So it was all an estimate. You have to play around. Whenever you multiply times 2.4, round it up to the next highest number instead of the lowest number. But that gives you a nice strong cord, and again, the better the quality of the yarn, the better your cording is going to be. Now, if you are not coordinated to do this, because it really does take some coordination to push one thumb away and this one towards you and then not let it unravel while you're twisting it. So a couple things you can do is have two people doing this. So it's assuming this is a really long cord, one person on this end and one person on this end, and you're both twisting in the proper direction. So if you are alone though, and you don't have anyone to help you, you can put heavy books on this end, like up on a shelf, and twist the right end, and then put this end on your heavy books, and then twist this end. Keep going back and forth because you really need to make sure you're getting an even twist on both sides. You might be able to work out a clamp system to clamp this one and clamp that one. It would also help, let me show you, if you don't do the twisting of the thumb well, you can do this, get a binder clip on each side, and that way you've got something to twist, if that makes sense. See how this works this way? That way you can twist without worrying about whether you're doing your, holding the thumbs and holding this, because when I twist, I'm using all of my fingers. And just to spin these around, it works just as well. So let me undo this. So that is how you are going to make your cord. And again, just multiply times 2.4. If you find that that particular yarn does not get long enough, multiply it times 2.5 and you will get a nice sturdy cord. So thank you for watching. I hope that was very helpful. I have used this for many, many craft projects.